My name is Dorothy Rehmeyer. I'm from Cashtown, Pennsylvania. I've been coming to McBick for about 2.5 years now. I am an accounting manager for Urology of Central Pennsylvania, where I've worked about approximately 7.5 years. My faith was very important to me. However, I felt very burdened. A lot of the times I felt my chest felt very heavy. I felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. I think the first thing for me was when my cousin told me that she was having a child with Down syndrome. But once Braden came into this world, he's definitely our little gift from God, for sure. He has taught me a lot, more than I can ever teach him, I'm sure. And he is, him and his brother are a very big part of my life. We were together 18 years, which was pretty much half of my life, and I was told that he didn't want that anymore. So it was not only emotionally, I was not only emotionally wrecked, but I was also financially, I had no idea what I was going to do. I remember asking for help from Jeremy Metz, and I remember Jeremy saying to me that I needed to go to bed that night and pray. And I said, I pray every single night. I pray every morning. That's a normal part of my life. And he said, but I need you to ask God to take away your burdens. And I took Jeremy's words to heart, and I told God I couldn't do this on my own. And I asked him to relieve my burdens. I remember waking up that next morning without that feeling of that elephant on my chest. And 2.5 years later, I can say I have not had that feeling of that elephant on my chest ever again. Before, I looked at life as a chore. Now I look at life as beauty, and yeah, each day, every morning I start my day by saying, by praying, and my one thing I say to start my prayer out is, you've made this day, let us be joyful and rejoice in it. I want to proclaim my love, my dedication to my Lord and Savior. I also know without that faith, I couldn't forgive. And I needed to come to a point that I forgave my father, I forgave my ex-husband, and I think once you do that, and you know that he is right there beside you, walking with you every single day, that you can forgive. Matthew 11:28-30, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I want to thank my mom for bringing me up in the church, for bringing me up knowing and learning about God. I want to thank Jess and Jermetz for all of their support through the last 2.5 years. And they also were the key people in bringing me to McBick. And I feel very welcomed at McBick, and I also I feel spiritually renewed when I leave here every single Sunday.